Hey ladies, so this is an update that you're probably not, bug flying around me, that you're not wanting to hear. This is not my Cycle Day 31 update, this is my Cycle Day 30 update. So Aunt Flo has arrived as suspected. I kind of had a really rough morning. Around 1 o'clock in the morning, I woke up and I had really, really bad cramps. And I knew that by the time morning came, I was going to be on my period by that point. And so I kind of just tried to force myself back to sleep. So around 5 o'clock in the morning, I woke up again and I had extremely painful cramps. I mean, to the point where I curled up in a little ball and I just could not move. I mean, it just hurt so bad. And at that point, I knew that I was going to start my period, and I just laid there just bawling my eyes out. Like, I know I laid there for at least an hour and a half crying, and, you know, it wasn't like I could control it. It just, I don't know. I knew that I was going to start. Like, I knew in my head that I was going to start. I knew what my temperatures were telling me. I knew what my body was telling me. But just the fact that reality came, and I guess I had this little sliver of hope that just maybe, possibly by some chance, I could have possibly still been pregnant. I don't know. I had that. I guess I was holding on to that. And when reality came to, and I realized that Aunt Flo was right around the corner, it crushed me. Like, and I'm not looking for sympathy. Please don't think that I'm like making this video to have a million people say I'm so sorry, blah, 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 because right now I really don't want pity and sympathy, and that's just, it honestly makes it worse, you know? I need more so encouraging words and not something like, I don't know, that would just make me break down again. So, this morning, as I was getting ready for work and everything, I was just so emotionally just horrible. I mean, I hadn't had any sleep. I'm like exhausted. I'm in a lot of pain, like physically in a lot of pain, and I'm emotionally just a wreck. And you know, I know it's just an IUI. Like, some people may think, you know, whatever, I've done 7 or I've done IVF and that's not worked, you know. I'm not saying my situation's horrible. I'm just saying for me, it really hurt me, you know. I guess I had high hopes that my first IUI would be it, and that's done and I would be pregnant. So I got dressed and I went to work, and the whole ride there, you know, just the music that was on was just not helping, and I just lost it again. There was no controlling it. I mean, there was just no controlling it. So when I got to work, I sat in my car for about 2 minutes, and I was just trying to, regain myself and pull myself back together. And I wiped my eyes and sat there for a minute, and I was like, okay, I'm okay. I can go inside now. And I walked in and I clocked in, and one of the girls kind of like tapped my hair or something, and I just kind of gave her this look like I'm not in the mood. And I turn around, and one of the ladies that knows what, you know, I've been through with this IUI, and, you know, we talked the other day, and I told her, you know, I was testing on Thursday. I was like, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to start my period. And she just kept saying, no, 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 you never know, you never know, you never know. Just wait, just wait, just wait. And so when I turned around, and I guess she saw my face, she probably saw my eyes really red, and she was like, are you okay? And I was just kind of, you know, nodded my head, yeah. And she's like, are you sure? And when she said that, like, I just lost it. Like, I couldn't help it. I completely broke down and just started bawling right there. And, like, the director and the assistant director kind of, like, looking at me like, what is going on? And she jumped up and she started hugging me. She goes, it's going to be okay, baby. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. I promise. It'll be all right. And I don't know, I just like, no matter how hard I tried, it was just really hard. And it was going to be really, really hard for me today going to work and working in a room where there's, you know, one of the girls is pregnant. She talks about it all the time, and getting myself all worked up again. And so I went to the bathroom and, you know, tried to get myself back together, pull myself together, and I stood there for a minute and washed my hands for a little bit, and it's like, okay, I think I'm good to go back out. It's going to be hard today, but whatever, I can do it. So I shut the door, and my director was like, Miss Heather, can you come in here for a minute? And I sat down. She goes, I don't know what's going on. She's like, but if you don't want to be here today, she's like, it's okay that you leave. She's like, if you don't feel that you can do this, you can leave. And she's like, I don't want the kids to be like, what's wrong, Miss Heather? What's wrong? What's wrong? Over and over and over. And she goes, and you have to explain yourself over and over. And she's like, we understand. And they both just had this really concerned look on their face. And of course, I was still crying then, too. And I'm just like trying not to cry in front of everybody because I feel like that is so unprofessional to cry at work, like, I don't know, it's just, to me, you don't bring your personal stuff to work. You leave it at home. At least leave it in the car, and that's what I tried to do, but I couldn't handle it. Like, I could not fight the emotions, and so I was just like, yeah, I would like to go home. I didn't want to go to work, but I didn't want to put them in a bad situation and leave them short-handed on people and staff because, it's important to have enough staff, and she was like, don't worry about that, we'll cover it, we'll get it. And so I was just like, okay, and she's like, call us, let us know. She's like, if tomorrow is not a good day, let us know. So I'll be good to go back to work tomorrow, but today was just, I knew it was going to be a really rough day. And it's just like I said, even though I knew that I wasn't pregnant, I guess I just had that little bit of hope. And it's like someone took my dreams and my heart and my hope and my faith, and they just stripped it from underneath of me and just crushed it. Like, I felt so weak. And it's just like, I hate people seeing me weak like that, So I came home, and I rented 3 movies. I rented a funny movie hoping that it would perk me up, and I went to the store and got me 3 bags of chocolate and a huge tub of ice cream, and I came home and got my sweats, and I have sat on the couch all day and I haven't done a thing, and I don't really care. I know I look like a hot mess right now, but I just don't care. Like, I don't know. So I guess from here, we're doing another IUI. It just really, really sucks that we have to. Of course, my doctor's office wants me to take a pregnancy test just to make sure, and I'm like, honey, if I'm pregnant and I'm bleeding this much, there's something wrong. It's just how it is. Sorry for the TMI, but it is just that bad. It's just really, really bad. And just like a bug flying around. So I really don't want to take a pregnancy test because that's just going to be like a reminder that I'm not pregnant, and it's just going to be just really sucky to see the negative, but I have to do it before they can give me the Clomid just because. So I'm going to have my husband stop by the store and get me a pregnancy test, and whatever. I'll take it and I'll call them tomorrow and be like, yeah, not pregnant. Told you so. Give me the frickin' medicine so I can start the stupid cycle again. But yeah, that's it for a stupid update. Like I said, I'm not asking for pity. I'm not trying to have a little pity party. I'm just not I'm just not in a happy mood. You know, it's hard. It's infertility is just, it's the hardest thing I've ever had to go through. And the fact that, like, none of my friends, none of my family has had to go through this makes it so hard, because they're like, oh, there's always next month. Okay, well, what if there isn't next month? What if it doesn't work at all? What if none of these IUIs work? I'm not doing in vitro. I have already told myself I'm not doing it. I can't handle it physically, I can't handle it emotionally, and I can't handle it financially. And it's just, I'm not gonna put myself through that. I just heard horror stories, and what if that doesn't work? I'm gonna, like, commit suicide or something, you know? Like, maybe not that extreme. I don't want you guys to think I'm gonna commit suicide, because I'm not. But, you know, I don't think I can handle that. If I wasn't pregnant from that, I don't think I can handle it. But, anyways, so yeah, that's it for my little update. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys a few days from now. I'm just gonna give my time to myself. Probably not gonna be on Facebook much. Not gonna be really uploading any videos until there's really anything important going on. I just kind of need some time to myself, and I need a break for a little bit away from the computer. And right now my internet's down anyway, so hopefully this video can go up in the next couple of days or something, but our internet is not working right now. So anyways, I will talk to you guys whenever I talk to you guys again. Hope you guys are having a better day than me.